You feel your tummy, monkey. These 2 smooth kidneys in the right location. Liver's good. Great. Switch. Good. And what do you think about back here? Just don't. Just don't. We're good. We're good. Yay, bud.
Yay. 10 testicles. 10 glorious testicles. To be removed at a future date. Yes. Enjoy them for 10 more days. And here we go. Marvin.
It's hard because they're such goofs.
Mhm.
You know, there's this little.
I know some of it is they all tip over and
I mean, that's pretty coordinated.
mm-hmm.
I've seen 5-year-olds play soccer that can't do that. Good job.
Yay.
Okay. 98.6. It's a nice normal temperature. Your heart is lovely.
Good job, buddy.
We'll see if you can talk him into the groomer.
Oh, distracting featherfish. Get it.
We're 0 for 6.
I know. Fun to play with. If I put it in the syringe and leave it.
Hang on. You play with that? Just leave it.
Oh.
Do you see it better than your brother? Maybe, hey?
It seems like it.
It does match your carpet.
I know. It does. And it's tiny.
You missed it then. Oh, good boy. You eat it. You eat it.
Oh, trying to escape.
Get me to do it. I'll be the mean one.
Yeah.
That's where I want to be mean anyway. You are a rock star. Good boy, Nico.
Oh, he is the best one yet.
Yeah. He's in my tummy. How about a little vaccine in your left shoulder? Nice job.
What a good boy.
Thank you, buddy.
What a
Good boy,
good
Nico.
boy.
You're so tough. Are you gonna be next, Mom?
She's been waiting all morning.
Come on. Pick me.
Oh, was there a question about a spay? It'll probably take 30 seconds for them to do that, and then put in the questions. Maybe it was just time. Oh, let's wait. She has gained a little bit since her. She was steady at 7.5 pounds, and then so 3, 6, 8. Yeah, that's 8.1 pounds. Oh my goodness! Good job. You're gaining weight. Now you're gonna be plump.
Yeah, look at you a little bit more. Good girl. I bet she is. The persistent pupillary membrane usually is genetic, but because the kittens had so much exposure to inflammation when, because she was so ridden with parasites, but she has a little line along her iris too. Hey?
Does she?
Yeah, like it's very subtle, but look on the periphery.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably genetic. I mean, and I think most likely it was genetic, but I mean, you were just so sick. You were so sick. And now you were just doing awesome.
And a flea collar too.
Oh dear.
Is that a potential?
Flea collars are
chemicals.
Absolutely, yeah. And they don't work super well. They keep the fleas to some degree away from their neck, but fleas' favorite place is actually back around their back end, where they have there's a good blood supply to the animal's back end. So they're not my favorite. They're not at all the safest thing to use.
She had scabs all over her neck and stuff anyway, so she was being bitten everywhere.
Yeah, clearly from all the worms. You're so beautiful. Good girl. Oh, good job.
She does look much better though.
She looks amazing. Every cat that you bring in goes to a new home looking that much more amazing. It's really incredible.
And she feels much better too.
I think there's still a little bit of work. Yeah. You still need to get a little bit better. Yeah. I think not the stress of the physiologic stress of not nursing.
Yeah.
Should be quite helpful with her.
What do you think about special diet? Can we try switching her back? Because some people have had concerns about, like, they have other cats and they were potentially interested in adopting her, but they didn't know if they would be able to maintain a special diet necessarily.
I think with her, it's not black and white. I think especially during the transition to a new home, it would be lovely to keep her on the diet that she's been on. One, it's easy to digest and it's easy on her bowels. I think it's probably unlikely that she'll have to stay on a special diet. The amount of parasites, just wow. So, and she was pregnant, and then she had kittens and a foster home, and so I think once her bowel inflammation continues down for the just decreases over the long term, I think that she can probably have a diet. But there's lots of easy to digest diets that are not crazy expensive that other cats can, and they're great for them too. So you might be paying the same amount for her easy to digest diet as they are for their maintenance other cat diet anyways. So it's not like it's going to be a difference of hundreds of dollars. I mean, it may be a difference of $10 or $15 over the month, and maybe your other cat is eating something that's a little bit better. So I think it's that part of it is not a big issue. And we haven't been able to, because of her nursing a little bit, to calm it down with some other medications too. We've been just kind of more doing it more sort of holistically and naturally, and it that way can sort of take some more time versus, be interesting. Hopefully when she's not nursing with the kittens is put her on some metronidazole, and that may just be the right drug to decrease her inflammation. But we didn't want to do it with her nursing on the kittens because we don't know that it's perfectly safe to go through the milk. Come over here. I want to listen to your heart. Miss Dorothy. She goes, I've been seeing what you've done.
I know. She couldn't stay away earlier. Now she's suspicious. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh.
Oh, no purring. I'm trying not to pet her.
No, it's okay. I can. I've listened to her heart lots before, though. I know she doesn't have any congenital abnormalities. I'm just making sure it's continuing to do well, which it is. Good job. Good job. We were going to see if you were going to hang on to those kittens. Good girl. She sounds lovely. Let me feel your tummy, okay? Just gently. I won't, I won't press too hard. I think that answers the diet questions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's always hard to know for sure.
It is. And the thing about the cats that you adopt is people, when they go to adopt them, probably know so much more about them than they do from another type of situation.
Yeah.
Where when I've seen a lot of whether puppies or kittens or dogs, whether they go from a breeder or have ever been at a pet store or they go from a shelter to a new home, they often have soft stool anyways, so just because of the stress of all those changes. 99% of the time they resolve without incident. So, are you excited? I know.
Good girl.
What a mean
What a
get
good
you near.
girl. What a good girl. Oh, such a good girl. Oh, yes, such a good girl.
What? Oh, baby.
Good girl.
Don't scratch such a good. What? What?
She's purring and giving us warning yells.
I'm getting upset with you.
Good girl. Such a good girl. Such a good girl. Oh my goodness. What a magnificent creature.
It hasn't changed temperature a bit. 100.2.
Good job. Very good.
How old are you calling her?
Maybe around a year.
Yeah. Would you like to have your vaccine?
I think she would. I think she would like nothing more.
I need to look at my cheat chart with the dewormer amount. She's going to be half of an adult tablet.
Did you wake up and you need your hug and your snack?
Hello. This is Henry, right?
This is Toto.
Toto. Okay. I want to listen to Henry's heart one more time.
Okay.
Okay, gorgeous. So she's
She's been very good with all of her injections and everything.
Very good. 'Cause you're getting vitamin B in the whole shebang, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
But it never happened.
You didn't just put Profender on her or anything
No.
like that? Mm-mm.
No, she had Revolution 2 weeks ago.
This will be perfect then. Perfect timing. Would you like to eat this since you've been sniffing around your kids? It's very yummy.
Oh. Oh! Rejected.
Is it gone?
Nope.
You're licking the flavoring off, you monkey? Eat it.
That's smart.
Come here, sweetie pea.
She's pretty good about it.
You're very good. A little bit of water for you too. Normally, I would not share a water syringe, but since they're living together, grooming together, and they're from the same family, a little bit of water in a syringe is fine. Good job. Okay, let me just listen. Sneaky Henry. Very good. Sounds lovely. Oh,
Really
stretch. Thank you. Okay.
So does anyone have any questions? 1,530 people watching.
It would be good if we didn't. I mean, I'm happy to answer questions, but if people understood the whole thing, that'd be amazing. I usually don't get to go. We answer exams usually questions all exam long.
Ginger's asking Marvel, walleye double vision. Does he have double vision, or is there any way to tell if he's got, because his eyes don't exactly always point in the same direction?
I don't think he would have double vision. I don't know how you would necessarily assess that, but I don't think so.
And is his wobble okay?
It's hard to assess. Shelly and I were talking about that. Probably what we'll do this week is maybe just do a little complete blood count on him and make sure that we don't see any signs of any type of inflammation at all. Because we just want to make sure that there's no inflammatory process going on. Whether or not maybe whether he's a little bit behind or he's just a little bit more of a uncoordinated toddler. I mean, it's not alarming to look at it, but there is a little bit of something that's subtle. So we were talking about just making sure there wasn't any inflammation going on in his body that we didn't know about. I see what I think what everybody else sees. It's just a little bit hard of how much do you make of it or not make of it, because he's doing so well otherwise. Hey, handsome.
He's very handsome. Stair test, they did not really perform on the stair test like they had been performing earlier after the field trip. So it was hard to tell. They're asking about, because I told them we were doing a little stair test. So Manchita didn't want to run up and down the stairs at all.
Oh, the stairs. I thought STARE.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know about this stairs. I'm unaware.
We make up our own names for our own special tests around here. Munchie is doing great, right? They're asking how is Munchie.
Munchkin is doing really, really well.
Oh, so embarrassing. Don't
Yeah,
embarrass us.
she has just a little bit of unique eyes, and she's doing lovely.
I did not catch John's question. Dr. Henderson had mentioned something about quiet cat clippers.
Right.
Is there a particular brand that is good for those that you know of?
Like as far as shavers?
Yeah.
I am not the person to ask. Like, I can find out. I can find out within the day. But I don't know. I just ask when the people that I work with do some of the ordering for me. I say, can you order me some of those quiet cat clippers? And they appear. and I'm happy as long as they're quiet. So I need to look into the brand.
Okay. Let's see. He wants his foster dad John wants to swap one of his kittens for one of mine.
Does he have a naughty one? Is that
let's see. Dorothy is in heat. So can you tell them how long does she stay in heat? How do you know how that whole thing?
Sometimes they'll stay in heat until they're bred. So she will stay in heat until we spay her, probably.
Which is scheduled for I think the 27th or 26th or something.
Next Wednesday?
It's I think it's the 28th.
The 28th. Yeah, if you can stand it. So she will just probably look like what I have found is that they just act like they're in heat a lot of times until they're bred or spayed.
So this is what it's going to be like. Lots of chattiness, lots of flopping. Let's see. Any issues with spaying a cat in heat?
It's things are a little bit more the vessels are a little bit more engorged and larger than a pediatric or that a cat that hasn't gone through heat or is not in heat. But we're also spaying her after she's had a litter of kittens, so things are going to be engorged and inflamed anyways. It's probably going to be a little bit more engorged than it was, say, a couple of weeks ago. But on the grand scheme of things, it's not going to be a big deal. We're just going to do things carefully and cautiously as we always do, and we'll go ahead and we'll spay her. To be honest, unless we're doing pediatric spays and neuters, I end up probably half the cats that I end up spaying are in heat because that's when people remember to bring them in to get them spayed because they're driving them crazy. So probably the average cat I end up spaying while they're in heat, so I'm used to it, and that's probably what most veterinarians are used to. Because people go, oh yeah, my cat, she's in heat, I should get her spayed. And it's just the reality. So I would say most vets are used to spaying cats in heat.
That is very interesting. Here's a big one.
And sad.
Yes.
Because that's when people remember, and that's why there are so many unwanted. Because all they need to do is sneak out, and they probably can find an intact male cat.
Or if there's an intact male cat in the house.
Exactly.
Which sometimes happens. Once they're on the table, how long does each kitten take? Just a few minutes?
It depends because they're all individuals. They have different, anatomically. I mean, in general, they're very similar, but you'll find that one cat's a little bit fatter than another. As far as spaying goes, one cat's a little bit more fat, or one cat, sometimes their uterus is a little bit anatomically different than another. But in general, a pediatric spay probably takes me about 10 minutes. A cat that's not a pediatric spay, that probably takes me about 20, probably double the time. And a neuter is probably about, depending on the cat and how they're doing, and probably 5 to 10 minutes to do a cat neuter.
It's amazing. You guys will see on the 22nd. at 10 a.m.
I mean, there's preoperative preparation and clipping, and there's the postoperative recovery. So the time takes longer than that as a whole, but the procedure itself, that's about the amount of time that I'm talking about.
Yep, and you guys will see the 22nd. Why do they get a flabby belly after spaying or neutering?
I think the flabby belly per se isn't necessarily directly related to the incision or that type of thing. Once an animal is spayed or neutered, the metabolism is decreased. So a lot of people, before an animal is spayed or neutered, I mean, right now, if you look at Dorothy, she's probably burning more calories because she's in heat and she's flopping and she's making noise. She's burning more calories than if she was spayed.
And she's nursing.
Well, and she's nursing.
But
so once you spay or neuter a cat, a neutered male is going to burn less calories as far as his metabolism, his needs. He's not going to be roaming. And I think people love to just free feed their cats. So you need to just keep an eye on their body condition and not let them get overweight, I guess, and then have that flabby belly, because they don't have to have those crazy flabby bellies. I saying my cat does have a bit of a flabby belly, but they don't have to have flabby bellies.
What can we expect to see when watching the neutering? Will it be very detailed during the operation as in close up? Probably not super close up because I don't want to get in their way. So I will just, and it will just be me with the camera. So it will probably be like shaky and, you know.
Shelly's seen this quite a few times. She won't be, and also the priority is going to be the patient. So so in my little surgical field, and to keep things sterile, Shelly can be as close so that she can see what the procedure is, and I'll talk a little bit about the procedure if possible while we're doing it. But there is not going to be blood spurting through the air, and it's that sort of type of thing. And I don't know, Shelly can think about that beforehand, about actually if you're actually watching the incision and the tying off of the tissue or not.
I think I'll probably show, I'll show as much as I can, just because if people get a little squeamish, they can switch over to the other feed and for a few minutes and come back if they want to, but it's not going to be super up close, you know. As Dr. Ferguson said, the patient is the priority, so I will be staying out of the way of any potential. I don't want to get in the way with the camera. But it's very brave of her to do this live for the whole world to see. So
we have done it before,
yeah,
and it's maybe somewhere still on the internet.
Yeah, it is. It is on the YouTube channel. Firefly. We did Firefly and some of the Kittens. Boys. Yep. And her tooth extraction. Let's see. All right, so I'm not seeing too many. Yes, they saw Kaylee's uterus after surgery. It was tiny. I think they appreciate you allowing it broadcasted. And let's all thank Dr. Ferguson for coming all the way out here on her day off and staying for so long and answering questions and everything, and providing such exceptional care to little rescue kittens, which is not a profitable endeavor at all.
But it's a fun one.
It's a fun one, but it's not. It's her day off, so we're very grateful to Dr. Ferguson. It's mvvet.ca, Mountain View Veterinary Hospital on Facebook.
Well, thank you, everybody. And I will go and look a little bit more, because I'm going to go type up or get these files typed up, and I will look into the quiet clippers.
Very good.
If I don't find out today, I will find out tomorrow.
All right.
But I think getting cats used to the noise of the clippers, because all clippers have a noise, and having a better quality clipper so that you don't cut any skin is probably more important than the sound. That they're not crazy noisy, but that they're very gentle on their skin, I think, is a bigger priority. And then if you're going to need to shave your cat regularly, is is use a good quality one so that you don't cut their skin. That would be my bigger my bigger concern.
Yeah, that's probably important.
Here we go. Hi guys. Okay. Everybody's looking good. Hey? I
Yep.
think so. Looking good. Team. Right, little mama? Now you guys can have some of your stuff back. Oh, sounds like a recent poo. Oh, yes. I wonder where it is. It's been buried.
Well, there's something formed covered up in there.
Sometimes she covers, sometimes she doesn't. Oh, yeah. Oh. There's quite a quantity that she produces too. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not totally normal. Smell. There we go. It's better.
Oh, I'll do all that. What about that?
We wouldn't be needing it. We'd just be. This is all garbage. Just come here. Really? I have a bag.
It's good you're not squeamish.
No, I have many fluids. So good.
The trick. I should watch that because my old lady's back in
going on in here? What is going on in here? Oh, scampery and rearranging of areas. That's what's happening. Oh, are you all wound up from your big exam? Everybody's healthy. Very good. Very good. Sleepy kittens. So John wants a tabby. These tabbies don't have attitude. That is true. All 6 kittens are accounted for. Let's see. Now, I know they seem to like, I like to let them have an open area sometimes to roam around. That's fun for them, I think. Hi, Chica. Oh. Everyone did great with their vaccines. Dr. Ferguson makes sure that these guys get such better care than most shelter animals are able to get, which is so wonderful. Oh, look at him go. See, look, no wobble there. That's pretty good. Get it. Oh, and even a jump. Cheetah. She's so bouncy. All right, let's see. All right, I think I will leave the open area for them. Oops, for a bit, so that they can run and scamper. Then maybe we'll have some lunch. Oh, get it. Get it. So neuters are in 10 days. It's probably going to be Henry, Nico, and Pudge Blossom. Look at Ozzy. This is why Ozzy is so little. Look at the intensity. Ooh, get it, Marvy. Look at him go. Oh, get it. And he's aerodynamic too. Aerodynamic. Oh. Look at that. That is a specimen right there. Oh, get it. Oops, off the ground. What are you gonna do? Oh, got it. a little manchita waiting for someone to run by. So last day for adoption applications is the 16th. And then we will be notifying people about matches the following week. So January 16th. tinykittens.com/adopt has all the info. Woo! Boop, boop, boop. What's this? What is this? Pointed toe. Are you stuck? Okay. Munchie. Barty wants to come in and play. Look at that. He's pretty good. Get it. What about this? Hi, little mama. In heat. Okay. Alright, so we have water and food, and I should put in the other litter box. Get it. Oh, you did so good. They had their vaccines. You could be resting now after your big exams and vaccines. It's so nice we didn't have to pack everyone up and take them on a car ride. All right. I will probably be taking a little break after these guys. But it depends on what happens. It's a slow time of the year for kittens right now, so. But I'll have these guys for another couple weeks, so. All right, so coming up, we've got 22nd are the live neuters. Dorothy and the rest of the kittens are scheduled for the following week. Marvel's going to be gigantic in 10 days. He's almost big enough for his neuter right now. He was 960 or something, so he's and 1,000 is the target. So he could probably be neutered in 2 days or 3 days, but we're going to wait 10 days. Everyone will be nice and pudgy. Oh, get him. Wild kittens camping. Maybe we should throw in a coliseum. Anything new is very good. Oh, all right. I will be back in a little bit. Okay.